of Playback. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Haley. A few weeks ago, it was Kurt Russell here in West Michigan, and now, as you said, we have Christian Slater. You can see over my shoulder here, they are actually filming the movie as we speak. It's a Forest Hills Public Schools school bus there. We had some Kent County Sheriff's Department cars. They're not changing any of the names. They say it's a generic film. It's a supernatural thriller that is set in, I guess you could call it, any town USA. That's why they didn't need to change any of the names. And Christian Slater is the biggest name in the film. We only got public word yesterday that he was even going to be in this movie, so it was a bit of a surprise when we showed up today and saw him here on set. He took a few minutes out of his time and he had a little chat with us to talk about making movies here in West Michigan and being the veteran actor in a crew of young kids. Take a listen.
It's going very well. Thank you for the welcome. It's definitely a beautiful place. I've never been here to Grand Rapids before. I shot some of True Romance in Detroit, so I've been around the Michigan area, but this is just a beautiful place. It's amazing. And this has been, it's actually kind of funny. The director and I worked together, I guess, 26 years ago on a show called The Equalizer with Edward Woodward.
Sure.
And it was his first gig as an actor, and I guess I'd been working a little bit, and he was a really nice guy, and when he called me and told me about this and the fact that he was directing, I couldn't have been happier to come here and get to be a part of it.
You're a guy that we have grown up with you from Pump Up the Volume, Gleaming the Cube, etc. Exactly, but
okay. Yeah.
You were the young actor with the veteran actors. Now you're the veteran actor with these young actors. How does that feel? Is it interesting to you that you're in that switched reversed role?
It is interesting, dude. It's amazing. They're great. They're great kids. It's a great group of people. But it is pretty funny, you know. I mean, this is like, being like the teachers felt when I was making Heathers or that type of thing, you know. I'm that guy at this particular juncture, and, you know, listen, man, you keep breathing. It's inevitable. It's what happens. It just, you know, you keep growing.
We had a chance to talk with the producers as well, and they said it's good to have a veteran presence like Christian Slater when you're dealing with a lot of young actors. Granted, these are all young actors who have a lot of experience in TV and in movies, but he's a guy who they can learn from because he was in their shoes, and he's a guy, they say, that is incredibly willing to help. He keeps saying, what could I do to help you guys out? So they're still working on the scenes behind me. They were working before we got here. They're going to keep working after we leave to come on back to Fox 17. So the movie is shooting all on location in West Michigan until the end of the month. When we come back later on, we will hear from the producers as well as the youngest star, or the biggest star, the lead star among the young actors who happens to have Michigan ties. Guys?
Well, really kind of a surprise to see him open up like that. I mean, a lot of these projects, they come in, they want to keep the media out, they want to stay under wraps and say, you know, we don't have time for all that stuff, but he was quite open.
Exactly, Christian. That's what Pete Bird and I were saying. Pete holding the camera here. We've dealt with a lot of movie productions where they don't want you anywhere around. One of the producers actually said, Pete, do you want to get in the police car with Christian Slater when he was filming the scene? So it was definitely a shock to us. We'll hear their thoughts on why they like coming to West Michigan, and we'll talk a little bit more about why they're so open to having us here. Guys?
Pretty cool.
He was a cool dude, too.
Yeah, real nice.
It's neat.
Thanks a lot, Tim. We got plenty more.